Hey guys, this is Lilith Evernight. I have this blanket. I'm wearing a lot of color today, so if you are new to my channel, I don't know if I should wear this beanie or not. Whatever. So, sorry for the hair in my face. So, if you are new to my channel, well then, welcome. I just wanted to talk a little bit about a couple things because, it's just been, always, my life is just crazy. And it kind of inspired me to want to talk about, like, a little bit of what, spiritual warfare feels like when you grow your light. So, I watched this other lady's video. I just kind of got a little inspired by Selena's makeup a little bit. So, I've been really trying to channel her energy. So, that's why I've just been switching up my hair, because I kind of got a little inspired by her hair, So, anyway, I might just wear this beanie again anyway. I don't really care for it. It's actually a ski mask. So I just kind of thought it would be kind of like color coordinating. Whatever. So, anyway. I just thought it would be kind of an interesting video. I mean, I might not make this video too long. I'm not sure, because I actually want to talk about something else. But, and I also got this top at Target the other day because, I was like, what would she wear? Because I don't like to wear a lot of white t-shirts, so I thought maybe I could wear something else. So, anyway, enough about that. Yeah. So, those who consider themselves, like, I don't know, light workers, healers, shamans, witches that are, if you want to call it, working for the light, I noticed that this one thing happens. You tend to attract darkness. Light attracts darkness, and that can include haters. That can be intruding energies like that, And I was in Target the other day, and, I get, followed because of that. That's another reason why I get followed, is because when you grow your light, you become like this magnet to karmics. Karmics versus divine energies, or divine masculines or feminines, if you want to call it that. There's many other terms for it. And I just wanted to, get back into my magical work again. I read everything, I read the Bible, I read my Wicca book. I, was reading this, to get more in tune with spirit. And these are the kind of things that, make me, as a healer. And because of that, people know that a lot of this stuff, I've had this book since I was not a little girl, but, I've had it for a long time. I've had it for a very long time. I've had it for years. And, I went through a big crisis that, of course, I myself didn't have to put myself through. And this book taught me a lot how to be an alchemist. And I didn't know that a lot of this work in here, and just, even if you are not a witch or whatever, you're just someone who just likes to grow your light in other ways. And you may can't even speak right now. You may have some other talents, that you're passionate about. And you may feel that you are fulfilling for the world. And because of that, you can be magnetic. I don't know. It's almost like you're not a celebrity, but you're like a spiritual celebrity. You're a celeb in the spirit realm, right? Not to like be egotistical, because there's people who like to gaslight and like to be like, oh, you're just being narcissistic. You're just being conceited, especially those who go through targeting, you know, and all of that. You know that's like bullshit. You know that, like, you know it's real. You know that that targeting is real. But if you were to go and tell a professional about the shit, they're going to probably tell you that you're schizophrenic. That's another thing that was a problem in this battle. It's just like, I needed to tell the right people, and you know, when I told the right people, they were trying to label me schizophrenic and telling me to go see the therapist when I was in college at the time. So anyway, so yeah, that is like some of the battles that I had to go through when I was growing my light, you know, and just things like that. So people who are growing your light out there, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just, that's what I mean, you know, you're attracting darkness by just, you know, studying the things that are part of your life purpose. When you follow your life purpose, and when you are not being karmic, and when you choose not to be jealous of anyone, and when you choose not to hate on no one, and you just want to send love, and you just want to send healing or love or light, whatever, for whoever may need it, or just because you want to. Maybe you're a Reiki master. It doesn't really matter. Whatever purpose you're following, you're growing your light. That's all I'm trying to say. So because of that, especially if you're a spiritual person, mostly though, you know, because this is a spiritual channel. Like those who are probably new to my channel, this is a spiritual channel, but this also, like, I do music here and there on my channel. I am an artistic person, but I consider art a part of the spiritual realm. Like, that's why I'm reading this book right now. Talking to Spirit, which is talking about mediumship and just being really in tune with the messages from the other side. So, you know, it's kind of the same thing with, what do you call it? It's the same thing with being a channeler, just being a medium. You're a medium to that realm as well, even as an artist. So the whole point is that this is just a random chit chat vlog. You know, sometimes I always just try to make a perfect video, but this is just for those who are the black sheep of society. These are for the people who just felt like you just never fit in. You felt like you always felt like an alien to the world, and you just don't know why. You just don't know why you were bullied ever since day one in school, why you felt targeted. Those, especially, like, I understand what those people say. They feel like they were targeted ever since birth. I feel like I was one of those people. You know, it didn't happen all the time, but then I realized, you know, when I was in Target, that it was kind of that thing of, you know, you're more sensitive to energy now, because I believe that it's also because of the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter. So I've been really sensitive to energy, and I already know about the telepathic realms and all those hidden realms, and they know, because if you know a lot, you're going to, of course, you know, those entities are going to, you know, try to deliver their work in the physical realm. So that's just unfortunately what happened when I was doing the work and when I was in the journey. And a lot of you people who are growing your light, you guys are probably very powerful people, and you guys are, you know, just like, you know, we're divine sovereign beings having a human experience because our soul is divine, you know. And honestly, in my opinion, nobody has a right to make you a prisoner of your own mind, you know, tell you how to think, tell you how to speak, tell you how to look with the eyes that, you know, are God-given birthrights. And that is sometimes what you have to go through with certain people, especially if you are like a light worker. You know, sometimes they say like a light worker is somebody who's just born that way. So honestly, I didn't think I was trying to be a light worker. It just kind of happened. So, you know, earth angels, light workers, you know, we tend to go through a lot of shit. And they think that we're perfect and pure. They think earth angels, or people who have angelic DNA, if you believe in that, the indigos, the indigo children, the starseeds, rainbow children, crystal children, you know, like, that's a big deal to certain forces, you know. They don't like that. They don't like people having that type of mindset, if you consider yourself an indigo especially. But also, you know, children and animals can be really drawn to you. And sometimes you may even see people, like, this is not a conceited video, so don't come at me, but like sometimes people are so inspired by you, your haters are so inspired by you that they can't stand it, you know, but they do end up dressing like you, and they end up, you know, maybe even trying to be an artist or whatever, or writer, or emulating certain things that you brought into the world, you know, your light. They're jealous of your light, but they imitate your light, but they don't respect you for your light. And that's what happens a lot when you are in the journey. It's like, I have to understand that, I guess it's just the game of life. It's polar opposites. We need the good, we need the bad, I guess, to some people's opinions. But, you know, that is just really what I have been going through, and especially when I was in Target and all of that. So this is just like I said, this is just a random video. If you have been feeling what I have been feeling, I've always felt like an alien, you know, my whole life. I never fit in. I would go to school, elementary school, and I would see all these little kids, you know, already dating at like, you know, 8, 5, 7 years old. And I'm like, I just want to go home and, you know, just, you know, be in my coloring book, or, you know, go pick the flowers and stuff and wander around the garden. I don't know about boyfriends yet. I was crying when I would see stuff like that, because I was like, what is this? I want to go home. I don't want this. Like, they're already dating at such a young age. And as I got older, that was just all that they did. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I love love. I'm a lover. You know, that's why I tell people, you don't want to fuck with my heart, because I'm going to probably fuck with yours. Yeah, I'm a Taurus, you know, because I'm a lover, you know, and I hate when people just come in my life and they think it's cute, you know, they think that's just cute. No, it's not. It really isn't, like, because I don't play games. Us Taurus people, if you're Taurus, you know that. Or at least the positive, the more high vibrational Tauruses. Because, you know, there's some Tauruses who are, you know, maybe the more men, you know, they're a little bit of a player. I think us Tauruses, we get judged for, I mean, I don't even know I want this on. We get judged for kind of like being kind of like comfortable in our sexuality and all that. Like, especially like people like Trisha Paytas, and, you know, they come up, you know, the people that, you know, give me hate and stuff, I think they kind of use that excuse, you know, to put my light down. And it's not that I'm trying to be that way. It's just, I needed to take my mind back, because I'm just rambling. This is just a chit chat, you know. I should have made a longer video, but I'm going to give 2 minutes. Yeah, so, you know, if you grow in your light, you go through, you are a magnetic person, you know, you attract children and babies and animals, and you feel just so, like, you feel like you have a bigger purpose in life. You felt like there was just more to life than, you know, just waking up and feeling like a slave. You just knew, like, you were different. You just knew that life is too beautiful to make it into just slavery. And you came here to, you know, maybe you felt like you came here to make a difference, or at least for your life. And I think people are just not used to that, you know. People are used to being like, oh, you're going to write a book? Oh, you're going to be a musician? Oh, you're going to be this powerful motivator? Or not me necessarily. I don't think I motivate people, because I used to be motivating myself, if anything. But you know what I mean. The list goes on, you know, you're doing something great, you know. And sometimes you're going to get hate even from people that you least expect it from, you know, even like from people, very professional people. You know, I was listening to this guy, and he was saying that, you know, this guy was a millionaire and he was a YouTuber, right? And the cops pulled him over because he was younger and he was rich and had a nice car. He was famous. he made a legacy of his life, and because of that, you know, he got stopped by them and harassed by them and targeted by them. And I'm not saying necessarily for me, but I've had similar, you know, experiences where I, you know, related. And, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, people just hate me for all those reasons. Don't get me wrong, you know. I'm not proud of my horrible choices and all of that, but don't think that just because I made some, you know, ignorant choices in my life doesn't mean that I'm not the real me, you know, on this channel. So it's because I became an alchemist, you know what I mean? And I think people thought, like, I think of that song of myself, Whore by, what's that band? It's like, I can be your whore. I forgot who, she's a rock, it's a rock band, In This Moment, right now, like, that's, like, my theme song, right? That's, like, it's like, you probably thought I end up in the back of a car, you know? That's what people were hoping, you know? My life should be a movie. They were hoping, and, you know, they saw that instead of that happening, I created a legacy for my life. And some of you guys probably created a legacy for your life. And anyway, that's just a chit chat about, you know, how, you know, when you grow your light, you become like this you become the celebrity in the spiritual realm, but it's hidden in the hidden realms. Because of course, you know, the people that are hating on you don't want the truth to be told. They don't want that to be known, but the secret is sometimes your haters are your biggest fans. So anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And blessed be and God bless. And I kind of spoke a little too much, but this was just kind of like a chit chat about, you know, growing your light and how the battle can be. And that you are, you know, most likely a spiritual celebrity in the spirit realm. And that's why, you know, you got these people looking at you funny, putting you down all the time, because you became something original. Or at least that's what I've been seeing from people that have been growing their light. So yeah, that's about it.